Okay, synchronized swimmers.
Woo. Okay. Hello.
Bonjour, bonjour,
Bonjour,
bonjour.
como estás?
Okay. Biggie, you know the drill. We start about our disclaimer. Disclaimers, please.
The opinions of. So the disclaimer is the opinions of the person is just their
Just
point of view.
opinions. It's just opinions.
We are not held responsible for anything the person says. That is their point of view, and we.
And it's also your point of view.
Yeah, no, so no one is being held liable for what I say.
But these are just opinions. We're just sharing opinions going
we're
for
just
that.
sharing ideas, sharing everything, and also just letting, like you say, let that person speak their frame of mind. You know what I mean? So, yeah, no one is held accountable. Source is not held accountable for anything that Biggie says, or
We
Honey
gotta
Bay
watch out,
says,
yeah.
or KNO says. We have a lot to say today. We're gonna burn this shit. Okay, welcome to another episode of Source. This is solely for the creatives and the entrepreneur and everyone that's just pushing the boundaries of what is possible. You know what I mean? And we say what is possible, we generally mean creating opportunity in Cape Town when there's seemingly no opportunity. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And a lot of people don't really know this, but KNO has been doing this for well over 10 years now.
Facts.
The first time I met him was 2011. He had a leather jacket. This guy with a leather jacket.
In
Eminem drip.
2011.
You know that drip that Eminem
Sister.
had? Black t-shirt, black leather jacket, black jeans, spitting bars.
A whole
And
Batman.
I know this one boy, he pulled tablets out of his pocket.
Oh shit!
And then just threw that shit there, and the people were like, "Ah!" I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" I was like, "Bro, what's up?" He's like, "Yeah, bro, I'm good, bro." Like, he didn't give a fuck about nobody. I was like, "Yo, cake for Fajita."
Spit it at him, bro. Yo.
But bro, for that thing, bro, and I'm saying this like well over 10 years ago because I know you've been pushing for that long, but it goes back even further than that. Like, where? How way back does it really even go, bro?
To my mom, bro. Long story short, it's like she was supposed to get signed when she was younger, like 18 years old.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
she
so
moved
you're
up to
a family
Joburg.
of
Yeah.
musicians,
My
okay.
mom was a singer,
Okay.
but she could MC as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she flew up to Joburg, chasing the dream like we all try to do today. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But she met my dad. You know what I'm saying? So.
In
They had
Joburg?
it, yeah, in Josie. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm half Joster and
I was
half
gonna
Cap and
say.
that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, then they met and boom, she was pregnant. She found out she was pregnant, like
Yeah.
2 months, some shit like that. I think she was 21 at the time.
Yeah.
And then just like on the brink of a major deal in the States. You know what I'm saying? And then she had to make a decision, but like, you know, give birth to me or.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a lot to
you
chase
know?
a career. It's not
Yeah.
easy to have career.
You
and
can't
a
be
family.
pregnant, bruh. Yeah, like it's a
hardcore,
crazy
And
story, man.
Yeah, clearly your mom chose you.
And she
She chose
imparted
me,
that
clearly.
onto you.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
Okay.
here, but like it's not like she taught me on how to rap. Like, oh,
Yeah.
let me show you how to write some
that
bars
love
or that.
of
It's just
music
yeah,
and
it was
that,
just
yeah.
always there. But she said
Yeah.
what I did was though I was about 3 years old or 2 years old.
Yeah.
I was a toddler. I was very small, and I was taking her brushes,
Yeah.
and I was using it as a mic in
I thought you were
front
gonna
of the
say, and you
mirror.
were
bruh.
like painting
Nah,
and trying to be that
Oh, they were like, KNO.
Hey, my guy.
Like,
I
what are
mean,
you
you
not
know,
telling
this is a
us?
gender fluid society.
Yeah,
that,
nah. But yeah, I was
gender
using, I was
is
using
very
this
fluid,
thing
bro.
as a mic, you know.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so when you were young, you were performing
I was
already.
performing already, bruh. So
Makeup brushes and
I
shit.
wear makeup
I feel
brushes
you.
and
So
shit.
it's basically being, per se, it's in your blood.
In my blood, basically.
Yeah.
It's in
And
the
you
DNA.
just fall into that role.
Yeah.
And coming from a thing where your mom basically almost made it in the industry, right? It's
Yeah.
crazy that your story is that because my dad was part of a music group,
Oh,
right?
jeez.
And basically, like there was people from the Rockets, and they did some stuff and they were traveling the world.
Yeah.
So when
The
I
rocket
looked,
sounds like an 80s.
the Rockets is like something
Like
big, yeah, like in
80s,
Cape Town,
like-
because there's this guy Molly Baran that was
Yeah.
part of that,
Is it?
and then they started this group. It's like an old song. The song was "I'm a coconut." That's my dad.
Oh,
man.
shit.
That's my dad on that song, bro.
Yo.
And that's like back then. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
seeing your parent in that thing and actually seeing their dream basically fail, right? And knowing that, yo, this is what my life can be.
Yeah.
And even though I'm putting in all of my effort, but there's also the possibility that I could take it to the next level
Yeah, exactly.
for my family. Right?
Yeah.
How does that resonate with your mom? How does that resonate with you?
Yeah.
And what is like her support structure to you for
Yeah,
doing
well,
this actual
well,
music thing?
she's always been supportive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, she always told me, like, look, while focusing on this dream,
Yeah.
you can't only focus on this dream. You need to get a side job, you know
Yeah,
what I mean, to
to get a
support your
bag.
bills daily,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And, like, not trying to discourage me in any way like that, you know,
Yeah.
because I always thought, like, nah, I'm gonna make it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
immediately, like, this that shit,
that
I'm gonna love it,
confidence, yeah.
fucking life, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, but then took into what she said, and I realized, like, when I got older, when I hit like 18 or so, I got my first job, obviously, but I realized, like, fuck, but like, shit's hectic, bro, because my
Yeah.
mom was a single mom, right?
Yeah.
My dad wasn't there,
Yeah.
so you know, he was a goner,
Yeah.
and then he came back 4 years later. I was 4 years old. It was about 1998,
Yeah.
or so, just before 98, and then they rekindled.
Okay, he's giving
And
us
then my
his
brother,
age.
yeah. Fuck, bro, 27, maybe.
Nigga, I'm 30.
Nah, we young, bro, we young, but yeah, I'm scared of 30 though. I won't lie.
No.
But anyway.
Yeah, I told Logan I don't want the 30th, I want the 29th celebration.
Yeah, straight up. But yeah, so that happened, they rekindled, and then boom, he did the same thing, and then yeah, it was just my mom, my brother, and I.
Yeah, so
Wow,
you
so-
and your brothers from the same dad.
Yeah, same dad, same mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the music industry isn't always the most stable thing to look at.
Yeah, nah, it's not.
It
But if
can
you-
be tricky, but if you know how, it can be.
And that's the thing. And I feel like, you know, when artists feel like, oh, nah, I need to blow up now. Like, no, bro. You
It
need to
takes
fucking
time.
learn, bro. Like, I mean, it's
Yeah.
more than just the music.
I
You
think
need
they
to understand.
see what's
Yeah.
on screen and they
Yeah.
think
And-
that that's the only thing
Yeah.
that they don't actually
Yeah.
realize. There's so much work
Exactly.
behind the
There's a
scenes.
lot of
There's a
work.
lot
And they
that wasn't
compare.
filmed.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of
Hey,
work.
a lot of
There's a
people are
lot.
misinformed, eh?
Yeah.
Bro, big
it-
time, man.
it-
I feel sorry for some people, bro. Like, big time,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
I learned, like, coming off the Vuzo hustle, right?
Yeah.
That when I signed to the label, I first thought it was like a whole hoax, you know what I mean? Because, like, why is this man emailing me, bro? Like, who's this people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking Jabber now, and then
Yeah.
I checked there, I fucking did my research, and then I was like, oh, fuck, this fuckers are actually plugging Stormzy, Wizkid.
They're doing a lot
Big,
of
big
Some
man things, bro. You know what I mean?
credibility
Like, they
behind them,
fucking, they marketers, bro. Like, international marketers
Yeah,
and
they have a
pluggers.
big platform.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, they started their own label, but having all these connects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Warner Music was one of them at the time. I don't even remember Warner
Yeah.
posting my level of greatness and shit like that. So
Yeah.
we were on a distribution deal with them now. Learning the business behind music,
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know your shit, you fucked.
Yeah,
Fact.
and
Promise
it's a
you,
lot
bro.
more
You can-
going on
yeah,
there.
it's-
than-
bruh,
yeah.
There's a lot. If you
Fact.
know,
Yeah.
I
And
know
I
I didn't read that thing properly, but like, we're doing it, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, you get me. Like,
Yeah, that's,
And
yeah.
now I know that, like, especially now in COVID, we were talking to our last guest and he was saying, like, we were saying that it's difficult to handle this industry, considering that it's sometimes job to job, or you're
Yeah.
looking for, you have to go look for your own clients. It's
Exactly.
not a stable kind
Yeah.
of vibe.
Yeah. Mm.
So I know the nightlife and the music scene very closely linked, and we
Very.
know that these, like, the nightlife, they've been saying they take a hard hit in COVID times.
Of course.
Like, how are you impacted by that? How
Yeah.
have you been, like,
I mean, dude, it
keeping
hit
up?
me as well because I can't perform.
Exactly,
But I got a daily
exactly.
job, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm in retail. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I manage a clothing store.
Yeah.
I'm planning on starting my own store as well,
Yeah.
you know, because you need that backup. You need that
And you
backup
need to be
cash,
able
brother.
to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
You need to be able to be stable when
Yeah.
shit
Exactly,
changes, when the world changes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah.
I mean, it took a dip for everybody, bro.
Yeah,
Like, it
yeah,
affected
definitely.
a lot of people.
Definitely,
It's a fucking
definitely.
reset, bro.
and that's
You
that's
know?
very true.
Yeah.
It is a reset because I
Yeah.
said the COVID actually made everyone start from ground zero,
Yeah.
and
Facts.
nobody is established as they thought.
Yeah, and
Facts.
it's sort of, you kind of looked at where the potholes were. Now
Yeah.
you're like, damn, I was a little thin on there,
Yeah.
and I could
Yeah.
brush
Yeah.
up a bit over there.
Yeah, of course,
you have to reassess.
And exactly, you know what I'm saying? But what COVID taught me was everybody's online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucking drop content.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I mean? This is
the
the time
reach.
now,
Eyes
bruh.
are
Since
on
you want
there now.
exactly. So drop
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
Be consistent with that shit. And that's what I'm trying, you know. I'm trying to balance my life, bruh. There's a lot going on.
I feel
Baby
you.
mama drama.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, like it's too
life be like that.
I talk about this shit, but I'm straight facts, bro. If I'm
Yeah,
factually
life
my,
be
if
like
I'm,
that.
you know what I mean? If I'm factually my tracks,
But
you know,
that's
like
the thing.
I need to be.
Real shit
That's me.
happens, you know.
You know
Real
what I'm
shit
saying?
happens
And
So-
not a
to
lot of people don't understand that. And it's
Yeah.
like you said, like
Yeah.
the business behind the music, if you don't understand that, you fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you ask, like, when am I dropping music?
Yeah.
For me, it's nothing to drop music.
Yeah.
But if you do not have the business aspect behind everything, it's no longer just about a song. It's about the story that you're trying to tell
Yeah.
visually.
Yeah.
Like your whole order, the whole appeal,
Yeah.
and then actually dropping the song.
Exactly.
It's kind of like you have to feel this
Yeah.
this heat, and you're
Yeah.
telling people, yo, this one is the one.
Yeah, exactly.
But everything leading to that has to tell people, oh no,
like
this is the one.
Yeah, exactly. Like how is it the one? So I know you guys remember Cape of Good Hope, right?
Yeah.
So that was my biggest fucking single, right?
Yeah.
That was and I hold that song dearly to my heart.
Because you were
man, bro.
promoting that thing hard
Bro,
prior to
now
the
that is
actual
what I'm
drop.
talking about.
Yeah.
You need to do PR campaigns behind a track, maybe.
Yeah.
Look here, you can drop a track now. It can be the most fire
Yeah.
track, like Big said, but
Yeah.
you're gonna drop it on deaf ears, bro. You're not
Yeah.
gonna hit the right channels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you need to get somebody. Look, I don't want to be. I'm not racist in saying this, right?
Yeah.
But we're living in a black dominant music industry here
Yeah.
in South Africa.
Yeah.
And if you are not of a certain tribe, first
Yeah.
of all,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
We were
Or,
talking about that with
you know?
our last guest also, that separation and certain cultures
you
see
know
to
what I'm
their
saying?
own
So, like,
only
it's-
some. Yeah.
There's
no.
gatekeepers basically to be
Yeah.
exact. You know what I mean? But if you broke in it before, then when the
Yeah.
when the music industry was in South Africa was bubbling, which was like with AKA, Tales, Mags, when they remember when we started hitting the cara Casper no best.
Glitz
Yeah.
Gang and
That was
all
the
of those
time to
people
get
out-
in, bruh.
Yeah.
That was the fucking time to get in.
And it
bro.
wasn't long after that you did the Vuza also, right?
Yeah, like Vuzasa was what, 2017? Nah, it was actually 4 years after, bro. 'Cause I remember
2017.
Casper them started blowing up like what, 2013?
Yeah, because when right about your time, MT was also just coming to the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Talent Man. And,
Yeah.
And then obviously Shane Eagle was also
Shane
your
Eagle as
class,
well.
right?
Yeah.
Shit, as a freshman.
Yeah, freshman, bruh. But that's that's just the thing, man. Like, I mean, Cape Town had no infrastructure musically, you know what I mean? Like, if you go there, bruh, you can literally just take an Uber to Warner fucking records, like, please listen to my song.
Yeah.
Yo,
But
we
that's
can't
the
do
kind
that
of-
shit.
that's
And
the
they
kind
don't
of thing we
open
need to
emails,
bring
bruh.
here,
You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro?
and
So,
that people really don't. If you walk in the door, they'll give you an actual listen.
Yeah.
You know, because there's so many people
Yeah.
that's asking and mailing.
And I think the culture here
Yeah.
is like, oh, if you want to really make it big, you
Yeah.
go over there.
Yeah.
There's like bigger opportunities.
kinda
but you
like
know,
you have
but
to
you
be
know
how
what?
do we
You know
get
what the
that
other trick
here?
is? You know what the other trick is? You need to get a white face, bro, on your team. Because the white man can walk through doors that you can't walk through, and that's
we
facts,
were watching
bro. That's facts, bro.
What's that little Dicky guy, and he was doing that music video. I don't remember. Like he just sort of walked around and
Yeah.
asked people if you could
Yeah.
use
Yeah.
save that money, and
Yeah.
he was just walking around and he asked
they-
people, "Can I use your
Yeah,
house?"
yeah, yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
can.
like, if this is a dark nigga, would that have gone down?
See what I'm saying? So, bro, there's
I've gotten away with a
That's
couple
it.
of
We
So
were
it's
songs.
doing
deep,
a
man.
music video like that. We walk around, we ask people shit.
that's deep, man,
I'm
bro.
pretty sure.
That's deep, but like, look here, shout out to my label. Like, you know, they did a lot for me.
Yeah.
You know, like it's love, maybe. Like that's my family. You know what I mean? I stayed with them in Josie. Fuck, bro, they took care of me. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they were real with it. It was just when it came to dropping the music, it was a bit slow, man. You know what I'm saying? And me knowing that we're living in an age of information. It's just fucking feeds, but you need to be on it all the time, you know,
Yeah.
And we've
consistently.
seen a
You know
little
what I
bit
mean?
more of a change. People aren't
Yeah.
as party related. They
Yeah.
slowly switching a little bit more to I need to be a little bit more business oriented.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
need to think about that. I need
Yeah.
to be clued up about that.
Of course, and that's facts, man. That's facts. But so yeah, I don't know what else does you have to ask me. But there's so many angles and avenues,
No,
maybe, you know.
That's a fact, bro.
No way.
And like you're saying, the very key thing is for you to understand business.
Yeah,
And then you
straight.
understand where your music falls in and what place
And
it
the
actually
target.
stands in.
Yeah. So you've spent a lot of time in Josie as
I
well.
did, yeah.
And like coming down, like I remember when Biggie and I went to Josie, we took a plane up, we went
Away.
there, and then when we got back, we took this
Nice.
shitty bus that took 19 hours. But the moment you hit Cape Town again, you realize people are literally walking slower in Cape
Yeah,
Town.
everything's
when you
slower.
when you
I
go
love
to
the Joburg bus,
people
bro.
are walking like
Yeah.
fucking fast.
Yeah,
And we're like-
exactly.
and then
So
we go to
that's
Cape
it.
Town and we just like
We
slow-
just laid
There's
back,
an
you know.
atmosphere that's a little bit pacier
People
there.
don't sleep in Joburg, and they don't sleep on money, and that's why they don't sleep.
Yeah, but how do we
Bruh.
bring that here? Because to be honest, I don't want to have to go to Josie to make my my business
Look,
or my, you know.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like, we could bring it here, but are the people willing to change their mentalities to adapt to that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because they always.
What do you think are some of the mentalities that they have to like a few that you think, you know
Yeah.
what, before we even get to that type of industry,
What
we need
needs
to
to
think like
change?
this, that,
Yeah.
and that.
yeah, well, first of all, be serious about your music, my bro, you know, or your brand that you're representing. You have to believe in your shit, you know. You can't just drop some like half-hearted, you know,
like
and
you were
expect
saying,
people
it's
to.
not just a smoke and mirrors
It's not,
game.
man, bro.
You gotta put in the work.
You need to.
also,
I mean, like, I'm not trying to give myself credit, but
Yeah.
fuck it, I give myself
yeah,
credit
go
because
for it.
I'm putting the work in, my bro.
Yeah.
Still, you know, I haven't
Consistently.
stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's
there's
not
times
a
where I went quiet,
overnight-
but
you
it's not an
wake up,
overnight thing.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
Big Sean took him how long? 10 years, bruh. Fucking
It's always when they
Kendrick.
make it big and then we
Fucking
hear, we've been
13 years.
actually been
Yeah,
in the
exactly. So
industry
when
for
you
like
make it,
20
when you blow, and they're like, where did this, bruh?
It's
How did it just
overnight.
get here? You know what I mean? Like, it's overnight, but bruh,
It's
I'm
not,
telling you,
yeah.
the hours in the studio.
Yeah.
With my label, bruh, my A&R, Quaid, you can ask Lee, bro. That man makes you work, bruh. You don't go sleep until that song is
Yeah.
perfect, maybe.
Yeah. It's not just sit up in the
I'm
studio
talking
and
about, bruh, and this time now, still with the ex, you know what I mean? And she would get so angry with me, like, why are you not on your phone and that? I'm like, bro, we busy fucking working. We trying
yeah.
to build this shit, bruh. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yo, I
Speaking
wish we
of-
could
The
drop
more
Louis Vuitton.
serious you
Yeah,
take it, the more serious the reward
Yeah.
is.
yeah.
down
Speaking
there.
of, bro, like,
straight.
it's tricky
It's very, bro.
when you're an artist per se, and you really want to put your time into your craft,
Yeah.
and you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
What is some of the difficulties that you face knowing that you are putting in the time for yourself, but you also have to be considerate
Yeah.
of the person
That
that
you're
you're
with.
with?
Yeah.
How do you manage?
So look, if we were living together, it would have been a different story, right? But we were living together, but some shit happened and then we split, right? And I would only see her and baby on weekends.
Yeah.
So I would dedicate the weekends. But in the week from Monday to Friday, bro, we up late nights, maybe. We into the next morning and we up again in like 2 hours.
This music thing, it's not really
It's
like
not
a 9 to
easy.
5
It's
kind
not a
of
9 to
thing.
5. It's a
Yeah,
24-hour
It's a-
thing, bro. I
You're
promise you.
always busy, you're
72
always
hours.
working,
72
yeah.
hours, fucking
Sometimes it's
365.
even
Like
more
it's,
than a 9 to 5.
it's hectic, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was just figuring it out. Like, you need somebody who's gonna understand the vision, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you don't have that person that understands, you actually have someone that's working against you.
You know what I'm saying? So
And you need that support. It's not nice
do.
to have to motivate
Yeah,
yourself and then also
exactly.
have to convince the people
Yeah.
that care about you. Like,
You
listen,
know?
no, stick with me, or
like,
yes, this will do.
Or you're cack, like,
Yeah.
you know, you choose your music over your family
Yeah,
and
that's
that. But
not-
how can I choose my music over my family if I'm doing this
For the
For
family.
for the family?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
No,
trying
yeah.
to break fucking barriers here, bro.
And you're
Like,
also
And the
trying
thing
to.
is, people don't see the music industry and putting yourself in that creative light
Yeah.
professionally is that exponential kind of. At
Straight,
first, you
straight.
see like it's not much,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when it pops,
Bruh, when it
will
pops.
be worth it.
hey, I'm
And
telling
you
you.
don't want to be
nah.
that type of person
And
that
it based on it, bruh.
when you pop, you'll be like, I told you.
Yeah,
I ain't
nah,
not
nah,
gonna get
fuck.
none of this money.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
all y'all. You'll be
Nah.
like, fuck my kids. Fuck
You know what I mean? Like, yo, doubted me. My life to you when 1 year old, you doubted me. They're like, nah, fuck, bro.
We don't want to
You like
Nah.
that? You like that
Yo.
cry?
Nah, but my daughter's my biggest motivation
Yeah.
at this moment. Like before her, right? Like it was my family, but I had the desire because I wanna see the family. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
bro? So,
Does
but yeah.
she limit what you want to do on screen?
Oh, that's a very good question. I'll be honest with you. I do think about it. I am
Yeah.
conscious about it. Like, you know what I want to put
So
out
they were
there.
ass slapping and stuff for you?
Hey,
Yeah,
Louis Vuitton,
'cause
the
you don't
music
want it to be
video.
like,
Hey,
Dad?
jeez, the Louis Vuitton video. But you know, I think there's a reason why everything happened the way it happened, and that's why the video's still in the vault. Because yeah, it was
It's
some crazy
hectic.
shit, man. You know what I mean?
This
But,
nigga's making soft
but
porn.
You just held his chest
yeah,
like the
yeah. But,
that vagina lip was by
but to
my
answer,
ear, bro. You're like, goddamn, I can't see that.
yo, bro, it's
Don't let your
actually
baby go
accurate.
watch this.
But yeah, but like, look, I think she will understand, you know. I mean, she's already such an intuitive and intelligent kid at her
Yeah,
age, you know. She's only a year and 3 months, like
This is
4 days
talking
ago.
like crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
You know, but I think she will understand one day.
Yeah.
You know, when she's
Yeah.
old enough, and obviously
you
I will sit her
obviously-
down
yeah, I
and
was gonna
you know,
say, yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
like, hey, yeah.
This is daddy's persona.
You know, like this is daddy's persona, but you know daddy for who daddy
Exactly,
is. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly,
if
yeah.
it's a commercial track,
Yeah,
daddy has to do that.
yeah.
You know, because that's what.
And that it
You
is
know,
kind of that when you're in
yeah.
the music industry, you gotta separate.
You have
It
to.
is a bit of
You
a
have
you
to.
and then you at home.
Because I can't stay deep. Like, look, I love spitting facts and you know what I go
Yeah,
through, but I, like, there's no market
Yeah.
only for that. You know what I mean? Like,
You guys
yo, yeah, no,
yeah.
just
Diversify
you
yourself.
have to,
Yeah,
bro. You have to, man.
100%.
You
And
have
that's
to
part
be
of the
like-
business side of it as well. Yeah. 100%.
Exactly. So you have to, you have to, man.
That's
And
crazy.
TikTok is important, guys. I'm downloading that
Like
shit.
no cap, I was
No
like,
cap, TikTok
I was
is
like-
important, guys.
I was like, fuck this TikTok.
Yeah,
shit.
me too, bro.
I'm
And then
like-
I was like, okay,
I'm so anti TikTok because I'm like, I don't want to be on there because it's for kids. That's
Yeah.
how I first got like
It is for
introduced. I'm like,
kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on there and be like,
Yeah.
like
I
for kids.
posted
I want to
some
say
shit.
some real shit.
Exactly.
These kids are like, what? And then I feel old and
Yeah.
I'm not ready to
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
old.
For
I
sure.
posted some shit on TikTok and
facts.
TikTok told me immediately.
Biggie, not for
But
you.
you know Biggie though,
That's why we
nah,
put the
Biggie
disclaimer
needs
in
his
the
own
front.
fucking social media program, bro. Like
Biggie, you
And
must
Facebook
open an
blocked me
app.
again, bro.
seriously.
Like, yo,
You
I
need
just
an app
posted
that's
it.
just called Fuck It.
Fuck it. Yeah, exactly. I said that, yo, that's a good
I know I need to move to,
That's
I need
your
to
whole
move to
app,
Twitter.
Fuck it. Fuck
But
it.
Twitter is
Done.
Twitter's like
Twitter's
OnlyFans
wild,
central, bro.
Yeah.
We're like, damn, like
Twitter's
notifications. We're like, I don't know this.
Yeah.
person.
Yo, that's you just like share thought and you like,
Yeah.
oh my god, ain't like
Yeah.
this and that. And you're
Yeah,
like,
we're
oh.
like, hey Twitter, I just woke up. I don't want to see a bottle.
Exactly, just like that,
On
bro.
Twitter.
Just on Twitter, bro. Twitter's crazy, bro. Twitter's like
No.
Fam.
Twitter's
A bottle on
you
Twitter.
can find
Why?
anything.
I thought we were getting news on
you
Twitter.
can nah, dude. You're getting
Your
news on Twitter.
notifications is
Oh my god.
wild.
Twitter's
Oh my
dark.
God.
Twitter's dark, my bro. Like
Okay,
it's
no, I
facts.
was gonna start
Hey.
with Twitter.
Talking about that shit, were you ever considering OnlyFans?
Me.
Yeah.
Ooh, Biggie. Ooh, that's
Like-
right up your
Yeah.
alley.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually don't
Yeah.
know why you haven't started it.
Because I'm in a relationship.
Okay, that's a
why
good
I
point.
haven't
That's a good
started.
point. That's a good point.
Okay,
Nah.
okay,
Respect.
You know what I mean? And I'm
You don't want to
learning.
be like, yeah, girl.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
learning stuff in a relationship. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Because
okay.
apparently,
But
like,
like it doesn't always have to be, in the door.
But-
You can be like showing them your arms and your legs and kind of slowly.
The thing you do with your tongue.
Creepers.
That thing he does with his tongue, bro. That's why he got banned.
And then you say all your wild shit on there and you make them pay for it.
Yeah.
You want start the young cult, no?
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, look, I'm trying to stay away from
on.
anything that would make people think that they can slide in my DMs because my priors towards that
Yeah.
is like that. So I'm trying to be
Yeah.
respectful.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Let's just put it that way.
Oh
Let's
wow.
put it that way. I'm trying to be respectful.
Mr. Cream Pie is like, I'm trying to be respectful.
I like this new Biggie.
I am trying to be respectful. My social
Respect.
media is a lot
Yeah.
cleaner. I'm trying to keep it cleaner, but this sometimes
Yeah.
I think just wanna jump out of it.
Yeah, nah,
you're like, just say this. I'll be like, whoa.
Yeah, but look, I guess that comes with time as well, man. You mature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that simple,
Yeah.
bro.
Like you said,
But I
life
won't-
happens to you and it changes
You know it
and
changes you,
go,
bruh.
yeah.
Like a lot changes because like I figured like I can talk bullshit online a whole fucking day,
Yeah.
and it's for the laughs and stuff.
Exactly.
People are like that, but what I've also learned is like you get so consumed in this persona
The persona.
that you forget to switch that off in life.
Heath Ledger,
You know what I
R.I.P.
mean? Like fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Mm-hmm.
I was around
100%.
my mom's and shit, and then I had to like catch myself from saying some
Yeah.
wild shit because generally I'll just say some wild shit. So
Yeah. Nah,
But
that's true.
it is a persona. Like it's not that it's not you.
Yeah.
It's a part of you that you're exaggerating.
It
And you're
is.
out there and you're performing.
Yeah.
But you do need to turn it off because it's a lot. It
You
takes
need
a
to.
lot from
Yeah.
you to be that all the
Yeah.
time, to be that hype, to be that
we on
energy,
the
to be
internet,
that person.
and we need to understand like people have the freedom to perceive anything however they want.
Yeah. They don't
what I
know
mean?
you
Yeah.
in the context.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
seeing these snippets of
And
you or these snippets.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
There's so many people that have met me and have gone like, yo, like,
But are you that guy?
nah, bro, they come to me straight
Yeah.
and they'd be like, yo, so we're gonna do it. I'd be like, fam,
what?
you're just liking some comments
Mm-hmm.
and giving a comment and shit. Now you meet me in real life. Now it's like, yo, can we smash? I was
Yo,
asked
that's-
so
that's-
many
that's
times,
deep, bruh.
like,
Straight up.
can we smash?
Yeah.
Bruh.
But check, that's
Serious.
that's
Even
the
last year at the boot
Oh
camp,
my god, like I'm a girl. Like I would never be like, hey, can we
boot camp was
smash?
fire though. Shout out to that. shit,
listen, bro, last year
That
at
was
the
fire.
boot camp,
Yeah.
I had the after party Shandis. That was
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
birthday thing.
Yeah.
So there was way too many females than guys,
Yeah.
right?
At the boot camp.
Yeah, like no, the after.
Oh.
So you might know it was my
Oh,
birthday
I was
that
only
weekend
there
as
for the
well.
professional part.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
let's-
exactly. We keep it like that.
Let's just say for every one guy there was like 3 or 4 females.
Oh God.
The ratio. So now
And there's a common misconception. Women are like a lot more throw their whole business at you than men, eh?
fam, the party was there 10, 20 minutes. I did a young photo shoot in the room. Everyone came out. And then I was like, everyone has to leave. And they were like, yo, like the 2 of us are going to sleep here. I was
Yeah.
like, the 2
Yeah.
of y'all? They were like,
They just told you.
That's
yeah,
it.
they were like, yeah. And I was like, nah, fam, I need to go work. They were like, yo, you. It's
Nah,
like,
you
don't want
working
this
on
pussy?
me now.
Like,
You working on me now.
like there's both of us, nigga. You gonna say no to the both of us? And I was
Damn,
like,
girl.
fam.
Damn.
In my mind, I was like, if I do this shit, that crazy energy is gonna carry over into tomorrow
Yeah.
and tomorrow's work as well.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then I'm fucked up.
You fucked them.
But that's kind of what, like, the music industry does dip into these darker sides, like the nightlife and
always
and
in a
when you're
beauty.
networking, you're not just networking like professional businessmen where you go for like brunch or something.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you're networking, you're at the
at
club doing
parties.
hard
We're at
liquor,
mansion
having,
parties.
you know what I mean? So how do you keep that strong, level-headed when you know a part of that industry is always gonna dip into that side?
Look, I've been through that shit before, going through that
'Cause you
shit.
can lose
You know what I
yourself a
mean?
little.
But you can, like, it's easy to lose yourself, my bro. Like, if you don't know
Facts.
yourself, you can lose yourself. You know what I
Facts.
mean?
So
So
you gotta have a little
you
bit
have to, bruh, you
a
have to.
honing on who you are.
Exactly.
Look, and generally, like people would generally ask me, like,
Yeah.
why do you make the person drunk? Like you just met that person, why do you make them drunk?
Yeah.
God,
I-
classic.
And
B.
it's vodka. Like there's something
Hey.
about vodka
Hey.
that brings out the truth. Like,
Hey.
that person
Is that
would
your
have
truth
Yeah.
serum?
Yeah, exactly. The Russians, I think the
I
Russians
started
used that on
tweeting-
some
I
enemies
started
before.
tweeting
Yeah.
like that.
What is the truth about me when you gave me vodka, Biggie? I was the same. Thank you.
Yeah, you were the same. You were the same because, like, the thing is, just that was also my way of protecting myself, bro. Because I have parties, I have wild parties. It's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, yeah.
There's so many females there to guys. I didn't want to get the stigma where it's like when you go to his parties, this stuff happens. You know what I mean?
Where
Because
guys
it's-
fight over girls and all that shit. Like,
and just like niggas are making advances.
But at the
of
same time, if
females
you
and-
didn't have that at the party, nobody would come to the party.
Facts, but there's a fine line between
Yeah.
it because I would if it's a female, I would want to get to know you on some basis so that
Yeah.
I can at least judge if you are the type of person that should be in
True,
this party.
true.
You know what I mean? Because
It is low-key networking as well.
Yeah, nah, of course.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, to answer your question, it is networking,
Yeah.
and those are the type of
Situations,
and
yeah.
forms of networking. That's
Yeah.
through partying. You know what I mean? Because we're in that life. But
That's
I
where
mean,
you perform. That's where you work also.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, man, it's a
yeah,
it's
you niggas don't wanna talk about
it's a
it.
dark
And Cape Town
thing,
is
my
so
guy.
small.
Yeah, you know, like I would love for a lot of artists from Cape Town and like to experience like something like that. You know what I mean? Like on that level, but where you actually got the highest of the highest motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's.
But at the same time,
it's
it can
crazy.
be overwhelming, like you're saying.
Yeah.
If you don't have, if you don't know who you
don't
are,
know
where
who you
your
are.
scent is,
Nah,
you can get swept away
You can get lost
by
in the party,
yeah.
bro. That's what
Too
it
much,
is. You
bro.
know
And
what
then
I
the
mean?
career takes sick, and
Yeah.
it's all about that.
And now you try coke for your first time, then you
And
get
then-
addicted. Now you got another fucking problem on your
Yeah,
hands,
And
then
and
you
that's
know.
how it
It's
is.
expensive.
You know what I
That's how
mean?
it
Yo,
is.
and in
You
Cape
out there
Town-
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
casual shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, yeah, they just bring it up to you.
Here
like,
you go, here's your contract
okay.
also.
Next thing you know, you see exactly here's your contract. Boom.
Yo, come with this
Sign a
toilet, and then
5-year
people-
contract.
People's always like,
Yeah,
yo,
you always know when
Yeah.
you're in the club if somebody gets up and then a whole bunch of people follow
Go to
him.
the toilet.
I know what's up then.
That's the guy. That's the guy.
That's the guy.
That's the candy man, my guy.
That's the guy.
Bruh,
the
and
Pied
Sugar
Piper.
man.
yo,
Straight
out of
back.
Cali.
Yeah, yeah.
And the thing is, bro, like in Cape Town, it's a thing. Like cocaine is like weed in Cape Town. Cocaine
That's
is
the
like
new-
the
that's
80s
the new
in
whip,
Cape Town.
whip.
Like
With-
the 80s.
with-
Yeah,
Yeah,
you with?
it's like the
Yes, nigga,
80s.
that's
It's
that
lit.
white-
Because like, you know, if you
Yeah,
didn't
white
sleep
blue.
last night, you want to keep going, you know where it's at.
Once you start, you want more and more, man, bro. Like,
So if you
yeah.
if you like a, you know, Girl Scout proper, Boy Scout don't do nothing, do you think that would stop you
nah, not at
from
all.
getting it? Do you think people can predict? Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, nigga comes up
No
to you
cap.
and he's
I
trying to
think-
get in
yeah.
there and he's like, nah, I don't do none of that. I'm like,
Nah, they're gonna
doesn't it
think
give-
they're gonna
doesn't it
think
rub
you're
you
boring,
up
the
bro.
wrong way?
They're gonna look at you and like, okay, who has his talent? Next, let's try that one.
Yeah,
you
they-
know,
they
so
don't
like that's what it
associate
is. Like
with
you
you.
need to, yeah. Like I mean, you need to. So at least just take
You
a
have to
fucking
have the
drink, even if you
lifestyle
don't
a
drink.
little
I'm not
bit.
saying you have to coke, you know. Or,
But you have to
but take a
put
puff,
in a
like
little
just.
bit there
But
to
that's
like,
what
oh,
that's.
yeah.
Don't
cool
go
kids,
to the
baby.
after party.
Hey.
Go home early.
Yes,
Put
go.
your cell phone in the bucket.
Please
Yeah.
don't go to the after party because
Don't make
there
mistakes. Put your cell
where the
phone in the
phone got me
bucket.
on. I've been in a lot of parties where the phone's got me on, and the stuff that you see, you were like,
Yeah.
wow, like people are really out here
Doing crazy
throwing
shit.
themselves at people for alcohol and cocaine.
Yeah.
Like, and then
We're talking about Cape Town specific. Yeah.
And
Fuck.
the thing is, Cape Town is so small.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
you
I
bump
saw
into
you.
someone
Yeah.
and
I
slip
saw
with.
you last
You
week.
bump into someone. Listen to have fun. You
I slept
bump
with-
into.
I slept with you last week, and then you meet you. Oh shit, you by this party?
Oh, you
Yeah.
my bra. Oh,
We're
yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
got
And
you.
I bet money, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna count.
Yeah.
I've seen niggas that's dating other
Yeah.
girls, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Nah, I won't
you
lie.
don't
I
know
know.
about that party, bro.
Yeah, I won't lie. I thought I had a problem with that shit before, me, bro. You know what I mean?
It does sweep
Because it
you
was
a
just so
little.
liquor, man. You know, it was just
You get lost
too
in it.
So
nice,
you
bro.
did, you did coke?
Of
You
course,
tried?
my bro. Like, fuck, whoever says that they didn't is lying. You know what I mean?
Don't you, like,
Okay,
say
there are
it.
some truthful
Say
people,
it.
you know. But
I
like,
didn't.
I mean, I did coke, and it feels good, like within the moment. But one thing where I never do coke was before a performance.
Yeah. Oh. I
You
thought
know why?
it's supposed to be a
Nah,
confidence
I
thing.
can't. I'll take 2 shots of like tequila or Jägermeister
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Just take the edge off.
Yeah.
But when I'm on stage, there's no eye that can compare to that feeling. So I don't
Of you
interact
being
with
on
on
stage.
stage, bruh.
Okay,
Because you
Straight
that
facts, my
is
bro.
your,
that's
you
That's
live
another
of
adrenaline.
that.
Now, if I have a substance in me,
Yeah.
and that is, you know what I mean, combining with this substance, like, bruh,
You
I
don't
probably
know-
forget my lyrics or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll make a mistake
Okay.
because I'm not pure with my
Yeah.
energy, man. You
That's
know what I
your
mean?
art
Within
and
my
you wanna
that's
be
my
in the
art. You know what I
right
mean?
frame
So
of mind.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But
But
yeah,
that's the
nah,
thing. That's the thing. You know, you're socializing and you're networking. You
Yeah,
take
yeah,
on these
yeah.
substances, and then it starts changing other things in your life.
Yeah.
You got to be careful about that. Like
Exactly.
your art's got to stay pure
It has
as
to.
well.
It
Because
has to. And that shit can
that's
throw
what
you
you're
off,
selling.
bruh. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
throw you
yeah.
off. Especially me coming out of drug abuse and that, you know what I mean? At a
Yeah.
young age, you know,
Yeah.
I was exposed to this shit, bruh. And
Yeah.
I'm talking tuck and buttons, maybe
Yeah.
like on a heavy level.
Drugs, yeah.
Like
Double
hardcore
drugs,
ghetto
drugs,
drugs where
yeah.
you pay 30 rand and you fucking awake for a whole week, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like
Yeah,
that.
took us bean.
Yeah,
50.
it's been.
Let's
That's
look your
cheap.
50 rand.
So-
It was a bruh.
I'd have an addictive personality, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like
On top
when I
of
was
that.
introduced to cocaine at 19, but I love that
Like,
shit, man, bro. But I
yeah.
wasn't on it long. It was like, cause it was too expensive, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean? You
the
can't
thing,
just
yeah.
keep buying that
Yeah,
shit,
it's
bro.
a
Like,
lifestyle,
you
yeah.
know?
Thousand rand at
So
a
when you're
time.
rolling with a certain friend group or circle
then
who
it's
can
like,
afford, and I'm talking about older
hey.
people, I'm like, yeah, I'm in there, bro, you know. But yeah, I fucking focus on fitness. I play a
Yeah.
lot of football, fives, you know. I
It
try and
does
keep my
take you
mind.
off the path
yeah,
when you get
nah.
lost in it.
I
yeah.
just believe fitness and money, maybe, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's the fucking way, bro.
Yeah, you're
you know?
setting
And obviously,
your
what you
clear
stand for, my
goals
daughter.
now.
You know,
Yeah.
so if Coke gets offered to me now, I'm gonna think about my daughter.
Yeah, and she's.
And I'm like, nah. Well, I just look
She's
at my
not worth-
wallpaper. Done.
Yeah, I feel
you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy
Yeah.
that you say like your daughter makes you second guess a lot of
So
stuff. Like
big time, bro.
like I have a son, right?
Yeah.
And I had a son early in my
Life.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
early in my life, yeah. Let's say that. And a lot of the time I was like, why the fuck
Yeah.
me? But a lot of that is like, if I did not have my son in that time, I might not have been here. You know what I mean?
Your
'Cause
choices would have been
Yeah.
different.
like the whole situation would have been different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was no longer
Do you
thinking
think it
about
kept
this.
you more
Yeah.
level? Like, is
Way
it
more,
made,
because-
made
Yeah.
better choices?
Yeah.
My baby mama got me away from the friends that I have,
Yeah.
that I had
That you
back
had.
then. And I'm talking about like a lot of them are doing life.
Yeah.
Like majority of them are dead.
Not dead, yeah.
And a couple weeks ago, they shot 35 times on these niggas.
Yeah.
So that was my friends growing up as a teenager. So I met my baby mama who was in another area,
Yeah.
which took me away from that slowly without me even knowing.
Without you knowing, yeah.
Showing
You know
you,
what
a
I mean?
different
Yeah.
side, a
Yeah.
perspective.
And
Exactly.
then me being, I was snobbish,
Yeah.
first and foremost, because I was popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had the guala because I was working for myself and all of that.
Yeah.
My personality towards people, for me, I just had this thing where it's weird. Like, in the 90s, it's always like, you know, if you're the popular person on school, you can do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then my motto was like, yo, I'll get popular and protect the nerds, because that was my thing. So I'd have gang
Superhero.
nerds,
This
bro.
is crazy.
Gang nerds
Yeah.
there with the popular niggas, and we're all
Yeah.
sharing food and shit like
Oh,
that.
that's
you know what
dope.
I mean?
That's sick.
So I always had that, but
Yeah.
to me, it was like, if you're not a nerd, then I don't give a fuck about you
Yeah.
because you you're not getting bullied. per
Yeah,
se.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So
Yo.
my whole demeanor to
So
that
you
was
had
That's
this like
deep.
hero thing
Yeah.
going on.
That's
Yeah.
deep,
Be
and
the
I can
hero.
relate to that, bro, because that was me on high school and primary school.
You know what I
Like
mean?
I was that we were like that middleman, man. You know,
Yeah.
you in between the nerds and the cool
Okay,
kids.
bringing those
'Cause
two worlds as like a
not
meet-
bringing them together, but you could
Just
fit
making
into
sure.
both.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay,
But
okay.
like, I also never liked my you know my nerd friends being bullied or whatever. But
Yeah.
fuck, I'm a fucking nerd,
But
man,
it's
bro.
like
You know
I
what
was
I
gonna
mean?
say it's the other way
Like,
around now.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
you go to schools like you
Bruh.
know now the popular
Yeah,
kid is the one like
exactly.
who's boffin
Peer
basically.
pressure, my bro. But it was hectic. Oh,
Back
we
then
grew
it
up in
was
that-
yeah,
back
exactly.
then it was if you were popular, you were cool, you
Yeah.
were like
Yeah.
smoking,
Yeah.
doing shit, and if
Yeah.
you were like a nerd, you were
Yeah.
uncool. But now if you go
Exactly.
to schools, it's completely flipped.
It's
side.
cool to be a nerd, my bro.
Yeah,
And that's
it's cool
dope.
to be a nerd
That's
now.
dope,
But
bro.
now they
That's
don't
dope.
beat your ass because back in the day, you know, they used to beat your ass. You'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
nigga, or just
Yeah,
pop.
I know.
You know what I mean? Come up in the ghetto.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to fight.
Yeah.
No,
Everyone
now
wants to
they're just
bully
like
Yeah.
the kids are just like
The
finger
kids are in
banging
the
everywhere.
house.
Exactly.
I don't.
Yeah.
My kid is 10 years old. That nigga's hacking phones and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
I mean, IT is
That's
a
a
lit
business, that's a
industry right now,
business,
so that's
bro.
not bad.
Telling
yo.
you, my
That's
gosh,
not
bro.
encourage that shit. That's not
Can you
bad.
sign a contract,
bro, you put on your Bluetooth and it's in your phone. I'm like, nigga, whoa. I like where you're going with this. Take it further,
Yeah.
But like, chill, okay? My messages are private.
and the
Nah, but
dark
that's
web
good.
is real, bro.
Yeah,
like
nah.
kids with skill sets.
And I
bro.
think that even though you might have that skill set and they're a little bit more used to growing up around
Yeah,
that, they don't
yeah.
understand the impact. I mean, I think about when I was younger, I thought I knew everything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
yeah,
as
exactly.
I got older, I was like, oh my god, I knew
And
nothing.
that's when we revert back to music. You know what I mean? It's like you think you know everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you actually
There's
don't
a lot
until
to
you
learn,
learn.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
You don't know
But
until
I was
you
cocky
know.
as fuck when I first got signed, my bro. Like,
Yeah.
bruh, I was like, to whoever was hating on me, you know what I mean? I was like, bruh, I was like shoving it down their fucking throats and caca. I was like, yeah, you remember, bruh. But then my brother went through a situation, and that's when I left Joburg to come back
Yeah.
Cape Town, and that's when everything just fucking, you know what
360.
I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, the label was still there, but the label left to the UK, and I
Okay.
was supposed to be with on that flight,
Okay.
but there was a whole thing that happened, bruh, and
Yeah.
then shit just happened. I met my, you know, baby mama, and then
Yeah.
And
I
now
went.
you have a kid. And
Now I have a
shit.
child, bro. So like, I look at it not only as lessons, but like
Yeah.
it's life, bro. And it's
Yeah.
meant to be. You know
And
what I mean? It was
shapes
written.
and changes and
Yeah.
molds you.
And I
as-
wouldn't change it, bro, because I love my daughter, man. Bro. That's
I
my
feel you,
yo,
certain
bruh,
things-
that's my
certain
fucking
things
shit.
It's
happen.
all of those little
Yeah,
occurrences made you
you know,
who you are now.
and
So you
thinking
look
back,
back, yeah, you're
sure,
like, I'm proud of
I wouldn't
that
change shit, man,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, 'cause looking back at him now, you'd
Yeah.
be like, back then you couldn't say nothing, dude.
Now you can.
Now you can at
Yeah,
least,
just watch what you say, though.
like, now you can at least like speak and approach, you know.
I'm
but
softer, but there's a hard inside.
Yeah, nah, look, that's another thing, you know, like growing up, doing the shit we've done.
yeah,
You know, like people mistake you because now you all prim and proper and mature and kak like
Yeah.
that. Come and tell you one thing. That gangster is always there, man,
Oh,
bro. Like
shit.
it will always,
Oh my
always be
God.
there, no matter what, but for the right reasons. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's why-
So if you
and
test my family, you know, if you test something that's close to me,
Yeah.
will
I mean, you're gonna
see
get a
that
reaction.
side,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Liam
why.
Neeson on
so
them. I have a particular set
but
of
I don't
skills.
like putting myself out as that
Yeah.
person. But
Yeah, that's
sometimes
the-
you need to
that's
let them
on
know.
the defense,
You need to
yeah.
let them know, me, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
and
Like,
I hate the
yeah.
fact that sometimes you have to let them know.
Yeah, you see,
what the situation
like,
is. 'Cause
dude,
I'm not
what was his
trying
name?
to be there.
AJG. What was his name? AJG. You know, man's just talking on online and shit. Get man's at an event, bruh. I'm liquor lit. So I'm like, okay, and now, before his performance, can't say fuck us. Like, you know what, bro? Just enjoy your performance. It's all love, bruh. We all trying to do the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But like,
What
yeah.
was that
but I
about?
had
Because
to-
it was beefing with
I don't-
you.
I don't
He
know,
was
bro.
beefing with Butters.
No, this is where it came
Oh,
in. It
Waters
came in
got
with
dragged
Waters.
into
But
it.
no,
It's all
Waters.
publicity vibes.
Yeah, but now
Yeah, but
Waters.
Waters is kind of. I'm not gonna cap with
Yeah.
that Byron in that one song. I was like, oh, Waters, that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hard.
Oh, that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap that.
Shout
that
out
one song.
Boris and Dante though.
And y'all
Top thing,
niggas
yeah.
were like, I was like, y'all
Nah.
niggas are putting songs out
Away.
every day.
Every day, bruh. It was fun though. It was fun though. You know what I mean? Like some
What
lights
was the
party.
vibe towards him?
But now it was. I think it was between Waters and Boris. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Some shit happened, man. I can't remember the full story. It was like what 2 years ago.
Drama.
It was
I
about 2
went
years
to
ago.
Waters.
But now obviously Boris is my boy. You know what I mean? So I was like.
I was like,
If these men to come in, then I'm gonna come in, you know. And then AJG was talking shit. Then I was like, okay, bro, here we go, you know. But like, respect to the homies, man. You know, they doing what we all want to do. You know, we're all
Yeah.
trying to do the same thing. We're all
Yeah.
trying to make shit happen.
Everyone's trying to-
There's enough space for all of
but
us.
yeah,
we
I'm telling
don't
you, I
need to
catch you
stand-
at the events face to face. I want to see that same energy, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I
took-
mean?
took that shit. I
wanna
actually
see that
smacked
same
the
energy,
shit
bro.
Yo,
out of
I
a
am.
promoter. Like this promoter, like
Y'all.
we came to this thing and we were in OBS. We got there. Like homeboy is, bro. What you're telling me and when I get there is two totally different things.
Exactly.
Okay, now I'm already letting that slide.
Yeah.
I'm seeing your event is sinking, but I'm thinking, yo, there's a lot of artists there. Like, let the artist perform for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bro,
But
like,
we're down to go, gang. You say.
no, like the artist perform,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I'm even emceeing the event.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
telling him, bro.
Yeah.
I'm give you a let me MC because
Yeah.
you actually worrying about shit. Like the people's already here.
Exactly.
My nigga, like I'm saying, give me the alcohol for me and my people. Let them come inside. You still want my people to pay, bro. Long story short, everyone was performed, and now it's time to pay.
No, we don't want to pay.
Like, nah, it's like dodging us.
Oh shit.
Like he's standing there, and we like, bro, what the fuck is happening? We want to leave. You know, 'cause what
Yeah.
everyone's here.
Bugs me about this.
Yeah.
Nobody. Well, you say one thing and you get there.
And it's a
Yeah,
total-
yeah.
So nobody's leaving because they're waiting for their money. I'm like, bro, what's happening, bro? Bro, homeboy shrugs off like, yeah,
Sure.
nigga, man.
He's
It's like,
starting
yeah,
getting
what you
aggressive.
gonna do? I was like, I
Yeah.
looked at him so,
I can't do something.
and then I looked at everyone, and then I smacked him,
Bah. Ooh.
and then the nigga flew so like
Me
2
see
feet.
have boxing gloves. Yes.
Oh my
fuck
God,
that. So
you
sorry,
slapped
we're
him.
boys.
Slapped that.
You were like, you thought, and then you thought, slap.
Yeah, slap.
because I
Done.
looked at him and was like, actually, this is actually mad. This is
Lights out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
slap the shit out of me.
But you know, like you're saying, no, like sometimes it needs to be done.
Yeah.
So an example can be made.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I
then
mean?
we got paid.
And they would, they do take.
he
they-
didn't want to pay us, but we got paid
Yo,
after I
he's
slapped
Yeah,
the
that's
shit
the
out
thing.
of
They
him.
do take advantage.
Yeah,
So maybe you
until
do need
you-
to stand a
you
bit.
know,
Be
like-
And I don't wanna
listen,
go that
I
far.
spent the
Yeah.
time.
I was
doing
still
this.
on
I
the-
will beat your
Fam,
ass.
I was still on a
Oh my
date
God.
that night.
Yeah.
This girl's
that's-
going out with me for the second time.
Wow. And now she has to
seen
see
me
this
slap
side
the
of
shit
you.
out of
Yeah,
the
hey.
promoter. You know, I was like, yo, like, this
Hardcore.
girl must probably think this nigga
What
is.
did he do after you slapped him?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Did he just like look at you? Did
Nah,
he
the
not like
owner of
want
the
to
place
slap you
that-
back?
You're gonna slap me, bro.
And then you get slapped. You're not gonna be like, hold me back.
Oh, maybe, yeah, obviously. Nah,
Like,
Nah, you was just like, okay, here's your
that,
money.
like
Yeah.
that,
You
I
were that.
actually really got angry because for me, I was like, yo, you actually, like, I had your back.
Yeah. And you snake
But
me like
that's why you're
that.
saying in this industry that atmosphere can
Yeah.
make it unprofessional.
Exactly.
sometimes.
It
So you
is.
need
It
to
is.
know how to
It is
weave it.
unprofessional, like because you
Yeah.
know you don't want to be with everything that you built. You don't want to lose it over a stupid fight, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And fighting can make you lose shit.
It
quick
can,
fast,
bruh.
bro.
It can. Like, you know, people will
And you're
start
also
bashing
lit
you.
now, also
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
making,
yeah.
Like your decisions
You
are a
know,
little
your decision
easier.
making, it is, yeah. But that's why, like, when I approached AJG, for an example, I knew I wasn't going to fight him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't want to be that fucking person, maybe.
Yeah.
But I had to test his spirit to make sure
Yeah.
he's the same person as online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, who said it best? Drake. You can lose it all if you react to the petty things, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
petty
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
but I like there's bigger
Yeah.
shit that you need
And
to
that's the
worry
stuff
about.
that
And
kills
you
You know?
also you don't want to let people think that you are somebody that can just
Yeah,
be
yeah,
taken
yeah.
for this.
You don't want it to
need to
slide.
protect yourself and your image.
Some
as
moments
well,
calls
yeah.
for that though. Like, look, it comes back down to, do you think this is the reason to do it or not? Like
Is it
because you're
worth
already
it?
weighing the
Think
options in
about
your head.
it.
Yeah.
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 Like, is this really worth it? And sometimes it's worth it, and sometimes it just needs to happen in order for people and promoters to understand.
Yeah.
This is serious.
This is
This
serious,
is this
bro.
people's
This
every
is their
single
lives,
day
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
trying to do this every day and feed a family.
This
yeah.
nigga spent
Exactly.
5K on that song.
Yeah.
Sure.
Performing at your event.
And they think because
Facts.
it's so easy for you to do, they're like, yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
fine, it's fine.
yeah.
But it's like it's a lot of fucking
That's
work.
a lot of
It's
work,
a lot
mate,
of fucking
bro.
work. It's
Man,
not
Like, tell me
easy.
about shooting up. How long was Louis Vuitton? How long did we work on Louis Vuitton? I even set the fucking gear up on Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Huh? I
You
set
do a
up
lot of the
tip,
legwork
bruh.
yourself,
Nah, but I had
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Because there was a whole shit that happened. Nah. But like the duration on the first shooting day, man.
And you also have
It was like from
pre-planning,
6.
It's
It was from
not
like
just
6 a.m. to about 6 p.m. bro. It was a 12-hour
12-hour
fucking
day,
shoot,
yeah.
bro. Like, and
And
it
that's
was
besides
hectic.
planning,
You in the
that's
sun,
besides-
bruh.
yeah.
It's
hectic.
You have to
That
take
was
care of
crazy.
food. You have to take care of the people that's there.
yeah, but nah, shout out Jay and Quaid. man.
We're actually
They
looking
did
forward to
things, you
that
know?
song because you've been promoting that song.
Nah,
This
of
nigga
course,
dropped
yo, but
Lemon
yo,
Pepper
everybody's
before
still
Louis
messaging
Vuitton.
me when is Louis. I won't lie though, it's a banger, man, bro. It's,
Yeah.
yo, I was surprised when I fucking heard that song.
But your
man.
videos has always.
You
And
know
I
what
did
mean?
it myself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
When
just,
cap though.
yeah.
Your videos has always been.
Nah, thanks, bro. But I'm talking about the song, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not the song, but
Wait
your
first.
music videos and stuff has
Nah,
always
nah.
been of a certain quality.
Because
of a
look,
certain standard.
before music, like while I was doing music, I interned in film as well. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
there's
I
a
know
bit
about
of
cameras
knowledge.
and
Yeah.
So I'd camera assist, but now with all the homies that were working with me in that time, they obviously stayed. Once I got signed, so I
Yeah.
moved to Joburg because now
Yeah.
music was my number one thing. You know what I mean? That I was gonna work on, and yeah, man, we just always stayed in touch. So I know how good my homies is. You know what I mean? So and if it's a paycheck,
But I mean,
obviously,
you've been in different situations in different musical industries. Also, like
Yeah.
you in Joburg, you here, so you probably have that knowledge
Yeah,
of
and
seeing so many
understanding.
different places,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
many different
of
videos, being
course.
with different people.
Yeah.
So to make your own one, it becomes easy to rely on
exactly,
that. Yeah.
exactly. But the homies, they fucking talented, man. Like Ross Cupido, Nicky Mitchell, Dylan Young. You know what I'm saying? Those
Yeah.
boys, like, hit them up, man, bro. Like,
I've been
Those-
seeing that you've been tagging those
they,
people.
yeah, they. I mean, you see the visuals.
Yeah.
It's mint, man, bro. You know what I mean?
That's a vibe, though.
Away.
That's the standard that we are talking about
Yeah.
when we say, like, if you're gonna do something, push
Do it
something
proper, man,
forward.
bro. Yeah, exactly. You
That's
do it
gonna
right,
be
you
like,
know?
yo, this is hard.
Yeah, exactly. You do it right, bro.
Be
And I mean,
proud
like,
of it,
you could
yeah.
drop a track, but like, I mean, when the track comes with visuals, man, bro, it's like
It's
Makes
way
it
better.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's
Makes
a
Yeah,
it
bonus,
and it's
man.
more captivating.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Alright, we
But
are
yeah.
hitting our last 2 minutes now,
Easy.
Biggs. You wanna wrap it up? You wanna?
Bruh,
Yo, I feel like we didn't touch on the main topic, but it's fine.
You
nah,
know-
nah, we're about to touch right
You
now.
know?
Yeah.
Because the
Let's
thing,
touch that.
I just want to clear the air and the
yeah.
airwaves. You get
Yo,
me, bro?
please. First and
Shit.
foremost,
Yeah.
let me. That 2 minutes is gonna have to go.
Yeah,
So,
it's a special show.
okay,
this one,
so
bro.
basically, a pattern thing from this thing is something started at the boot camp,
Here we go.
and then I know Sway said some stuff about you.
Sway. Who's that?
Sway in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, about
Okay,
about your
Sway in the
your
morning.
song because
Yeah.
you had the
Cape
hype.
of Good Hope.
Cape of
Yeah.
Good Hope.
Fuck,
That song
buzzing, bro.
was exactly
Buzzing, bro.
You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
you were the number one person spoken about,
Yeah.
even in South Africa.
Aware.
Not just Cape Town.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and the
sure.
viewership and everything came from, and even went as far to come international.
Exactly.
Right? So everyone was on like, yo, KNO, they
Yeah.
were on your dick.
Big time, bro.
Yo,
Yo.
999, with the 125.
I was laughing, bro.
Bro,
Yo.
like, I was like, wow,
Yeah.
like a lot of people was riding the wave and
It
wanted
was.
to get onto your
was,
success,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So having you at the boot camp during that time, like you could have easily said no, right?
Yeah, nah. But like,
you
why?
didn't, right?
Yeah,
Because
fuck.
we boys and shit.
Exactly,
Right?
bro. But aside from being boys, we got the same vision, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So fuck, if we all come together, what can
Let's
we
get-
achieve, bro?
Exactly.
You know what I
And
mean?
a lot
That's
of
the
people
thing.
in Cape Town was like, this shit is not happening.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are not doing shit together. And I was like, you know, y'all niggas are capping.
Yeah, they're
I know
capping.
everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's get everyone
Let's
here.
Get
That's-
everyone here, and that's
Yeah.
what we do. That's what was
And
my
that
shout out
shit-
to you as well. Like,
Bro, I called her. She did it in 3 days.
away,
It was just like, okay, this is
Yeah.
what's gonna happen, you know.
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
was
yeah.
wild. So from the boot camp, some shit happened.
shit went down, but not at the boot camp. Shit went down.
I wanna know, did
Wait.
you and that man hook up?
No
You didn't?
facts. No.
Okay,
no.
cool.
I didn't.
'Cause that's
Wait,
the
wait,
question.
tell
Yeah.
me. I don't know. You guys are talking like this inside shit. Tell me.
Okay,
So
so
fucking riddles and shit.
basically,
Y'all
listen
like,
to-
okay.
Yo,
yeah.
One,
That's
two,
what-
three,
But
four.
yeah.
yo, over this last couple of months,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all of the people that supported him when he had that wave switched when some shit went down online.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now it went from, KNO, this is pretty dope, to
Yeah.
I knew it was like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'll never
wow.
change.
Yeah.
Right? That was the
Okay.
narrative that was
Same
pushed.
people.
Yeah.
Same people that were supporting.
That was
just
yeah.
looked on
Yeah.
you.
The
But
narrative
it's-
that was
it's crazy.
pushed was like that. And
Yeah.
like he's incapable of what he has. That is the narrative that was pushed. Right? So
Okay.
a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah.
A lot of shit, bro.
Like-
That was crazy.
Like this was literally airing out of laundry for everyone
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
And
Like-
it was crazy.
That was crazy, bro.
How did you even deal with that
Yo,
during
dude.
that time, bro?
Sure, I had a big phone call with the label. So Should we just start from the beginning of where it
Yeah.
started, right? So boot camp, the Mother City boot camp, the second day, what was it? The Saturday.
Saturday.
The Saturday, I met what was her name? Nasli.
Yeah.
So she came up to me. She asked me for a lighter. I gave her the lighter. She's like, "Oh, you KNO?" I was like, "Yeah, nah, I know you are." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Okay, cool." And then done. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then we recorded in that room and shit. All of us, we were like a
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
group of people.
Hey,
Whole
my
bunch.
town.
You know, like that's a fucking thing. Oh shit.
That's the one, yeah.
That's horsepower, bro.
Yeah.
So then shit happened after that week because Toyota and I, like my ex, we broke up.
Yeah.
Right, we broke up because we were arguing about separate
Was it
shit.
fresh
You know, it was
at the
fresh.
boot
It was
camp?
fresh. That was
Fresh.
just
Okay.
a week or two after. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Then shit went down. It was about me hearting this other chick's fucking pic or some shit on Instagram. I don't know, but there's people who's liking my shit, so
Yeah.
I like, you know what
So
I
she
mean?
just
Do they
wasn't
know-
ready to get that
You
flood
know,
of
and then
fans
we
and
had, but
stuff.
it was a stupid argument,
Yeah,
maybe, but like I
yeah.
would always get like, you know, judged or not judged, but more accused, you know,
Yeah.
like of
Because you are doing it because of the
who's
hype.
of the DMs and cack, you know what I mean? Like I
But
can't control
yeah, I
who's
was
gonna send me a
say,
message, you know what I
exactly.
mean?
And
Like,
you're also in the spotlight, so these people are gonna
You know,
reach
it's
out.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
And I
it's
mean,
gonna
we
They
had-
happen.
suddenly say stuff that they wanted to say.
Exactly.
Like
And the-
Biggie is saying, people coming up to
But
him saying,
exactly, bro.
sleep with me, Biggie.
You can't control that,
Yeah,
me, bro.
and you
know
can't
what I
control
mean?
somebody
Like,
else's-
You can't. They urge or they want. You know what I mean? Or they need. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
What
They
do you
can ask,
do?
yeah.
What do you urge?
Fuck, me, bro. But yeah, that shit happened, and then we broke it off. We
Yeah.
fucking broke it off, and then we were like done, because this shit was going on for 3 years already, bro. You know what I mean? It's a long
you've
time
been
in a
with us for
relationship.
3 years?
3 fucking years, bro. We met on my music video, though. Funny thing, that Too Nice video, the one where I'm rocking the Adidas and
Oh,
yeah. That was like a
yeah.
UK vibe we were going
Yeah.
for, you know.
Yeah.
Was that
And-
the one where your clothes is changing? You know, that when
Yeah,
you
no.
stepped out of it's not out of the Mercedes, no.
No, fuck, no.
The thick chain one.
No, that's Ghost. That's Ghost. You're talking about Ghost. Yeah.
Yo, that song
For sure.
forever,
Shout out. That's Ghost.
Forever in my
Yeah.
heart. That's why I
Nah,
identified that music
Ghost.
video
Yeah.
immediately.
That was a fire day, but I was actually hungover on that shoot. Nah, I so
Nigga
fucking
came
chuffed for
through
myself,
like
but we pulled it
the
off.
mafia.
We pulled it off, bro. Yeah. But anyway, so we broke up, and then boom. Naz lit me up, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it was so good to see you at the Mother City boot camp and that. And then Naz and I started chatting because now I'm out of this relationship, but I still want to make it work, obviously. But like, we were just so fucked for each other, bro.
It's
So
still
we
fresh.
started texting and that, you know what I mean? And we started vibing. And then we started exchanging like images and cack, you know how it go. And then I had to take baby out because it was my weekend with baby. But the mother had to be with, obviously, because baby was 5 months at the time. And then we went out, I took him to World of Birds and to the waterfront, like lekker man, you know what I mean? It was a proper family day. But I wanted to tell Tohiro about this whole situation.
Yeah.
So therefore, the
You heard it
Friday,
here
the day
first?
before the
Yeah.
day, I contacted Naz, no? Bear in mind, we were planning to link up all time and we never, no?
Yeah.
Naz and I, right? So I messaged Naz and I told her, look here, I don't think this is gonna work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually got a family. I'm not thinking straight. You know what I mean?
Shit's still
okay.
fresh.
You know, it's shit's
Yeah.
still fresh, but like,
Yeah.
I love my family, man. You know, and that's why the fuck we're doing what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So and she was like, no, I understand. And then I was like, please don't call, don't message, because I'm with baby mama and baby mama, yo, she crazy, bro. Like in a good way, man. It was so like. I'll never talk. I won't talk down on her. You know what I mean? Like she's the mother of my child. You know, I respect her. We've been through a fuck lot together as well, my bro. Like you know, I hold her dearly to my heart. But like just romantically, I'll never think I can be involved with her again. You know, not after that stunt. And then and the stunt that we're getting to. Sorry to the viewers. Shit happened, but I went into the store after the day. I went to go buy myself some cigarettes, but I left my phone there.
Yeah.
Right? But I knew I left my phone there, but I deleted the pictures and shit, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to have that shit in my phone.
Yeah.
But then she went through the phone. But I still trusted her leaving the phone there.
Yeah.
And I was 2 minutes in the fucking
baby
store.
mama?
My baby mama, Brian. She's in
And
the
you're
car
not
with the
dating
baby.
at the time.
No, we rekindling now, basically. You know what I mean?
Okay,
This is
okay.
after
And
the
she
whole...
was like, now's my chance.
So she went through the phone,
She
bruh,
just-
you know, and we had such a fuck the day, mate, bro. Like
Yeah.
as a family, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bruh, like it was amazing. And then she found this images and a video, and I'm like, how the fuck is this video and this images even still there, bro? You know what I mean? Like, was
Did
I
you not
lacking?
delete all
Was
of
I
them?
lacking?
Was it on WhatsApp?
I think so. I don't know. Fuck, I can't remember, bruh. And
Must
then,
have been in the
dude,
recently
I felt
deleted.
so shit now.
WhatsApp that
Because
has
when I got, yeah, sorry man, when I got in the car and I started the car and I'm reversing and I just heard like, so when were you gonna tell me? Yo, bruh, my heart, yo, bro, like,
You do
and I
want to
was
say-
gonna tell her, but just not on that day. You
Yeah,
know what I
it's a
mean? I
nice
wouldn't want to
day, you're
spoil
having
that
a
day. You
whole-
get where I'm coming from. So she, yo, my bro, like, it hurt me to see her that hurt, man. Because, bruh, that I can only imagine how she felt. You know what I mean? That's
like-
she
that's like
felt
the-
like heart betrayed. That's like, bruh, that's immediately. That's not even a headshot, bro. You know, it's like, yo, that's
like a
that's
I do it
torment.
moment.
That's torment, my bro. Exactly. You know what I mean? And yo, just seeing her in that moment really fucked me up as well. And she smashed my phone and cack on the dashboard and babies crying, bruh. It was like, it was just, it was
The
hell, my bro.
action,
You know what I mean?
Yo, and
then-
your baby mama got hands, no?
But nah, she could
People
throw hands.
don't know that.
She could
that
throw hands.
she
Nice.
does Muay Thai.
Yeah. Oh, you know. Nah, bruh. She got hands, bro. She got hands, bruh. She got hands. She got hands. She
Like,
got
that's
hands.
the wrong person to find.
Yeah. And then what happened was she obviously took the phone and that with her. She got the fucking LCD and everything repaired the same night. I don't know how the fuck she got that right. And the next morning, I'm logged out to my emails because she knows all my passwords to everything because I gave that to her, you know, as a
Yeah,
level
you're
of
like,
assurance,
trust,
you know what I
you'll
mean?
know.
Because
Yeah,
every
yeah,
time I must
yeah.
deal with
Yeah,
DMs, I'm like, read the fucking DMs for yourself.
and you can see
You know
I'm
what I'm
not-
saying?
you know?
Like, yeah, like I'm not catching on cack, bruh, you know what I mean? So anyway,
Open book.
I was genuinely in love with this woman. And yeah, bruh, next thing I know, my brass is fucking getting hold of people that I'm with. And they're like, me, bro, where's Keno? Where's Keno?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on his Facebook? And I was like, oh my fuck, I knew already. Then and there I knew already. She was posting the videos and the pictures of this chick, right? The nudes and the videos of her, you know, like, yeah. On my Facebook, right? On my Instagram, on my stories, my WhatsApp, where I got family. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, it was fucking crazy. And the captions were, I fucked this slut
Oh God.
over my family.
Oh
Yeah,
goodness.
and
It was deep, my bro. Yo, my bro. I was fucked up. And that's where shit just went sideways. But
south.
then there was a situation where I swore at her on my birthday during lockdown because it was also about a similar situation of
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean, accusing me and cack like that, but I got drunk. And this was during lockdown, you know what I mean? And then I was just laying in my bed and cack like shit was all over the fucking place. And baby was still awake, alive. Fuck, my bad. Sorry, I'm gonna go. My bad. Baby was just born. Baby was like, I think baby was about 2 weeks old at the
Oh, so
time.
yeah,
Yeah,
just-
I was
just-
fresh,
yeah,
bruh. And
yeah.
then, bruh, she would go at me, my bro. And then I was just like I was fucking vulgar, my bro. Like I was like the hard colored came out of me, my bro.
Yeah.
But I was swearing at her.
Yeah.
I wasn't like physically abusing her.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
to
yeah.
me, abuse is abuse. You know what I mean? Regardless whether it's physical or, you know, verbal or whatever. But yeah, so she still had that video of me a
Yeah.
year ago.
So that was a
So
year
she
ago.
fucking, yeah, it was a year ago. It was not recent, bro.
Oh, so
she
suddenly that just
so that, but
crashed.
that, nah, that's what happened. So she wanted to
Oh my
rekindle
God.
after this whole Nas situation. My label wanted to drop me as well because now,
Yeah, you said
because
that.
she was making accusations against me of abusing her, like hitting her and
Yeah.
choking her and cack, and I wanted to hit my baby and shit like that. You know, like
Yeah,
crazy,
that
crazy
video
shit.
made it wild,
bro,
bro.
you check what I'm saying. So, the label called me, right?
Obviously,
Yeah, the label
yeah.
called me and they're like, you know, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, but I was just drinking, my bro. I was saping, bro. Fuck, my bro. Even my mother and my grandmother came to the spot where I was at, my bro. Like,
That's
you
a
know,
lot.
we need to talk. You know what I mean? Like, it was, because it was affecting everybody, bro. It was serious, my bro. It's not
Bro, it
some
was,
fucking
bro.
light shit, bro, you know?
like that can destroy
That's
your
your
image.
Bruh,
And
public
so
big
many
time.
people-
image
But aside from
as
my image, you know what I
well.
mean? Like, dude, like, sure.
As a person.
It just affected all the loved ones around me as well, you know? It was just more than me, man, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I could take it, but like, can my mother take it, you know?
Yeah.
Can my grandmother take it, you know what I mean? And now my daughter has to see this shit. When she
Yeah.
gets older, like,
Yeah.
she's gonna have questions, my bro. And we need to have fucking answers, you know what I mean? So, we tried to work things out like 2 weeks after that whole fucking incident. And then I was with my manager at the time and he's on Tinder, right? I mean, no, he wasn't on, not him. My fucking, what was it? this other artist that was with us, he was on Tinder, and he was going, and he's like, isn't this your ex, bro? Because we're still trying to work things out, but undercover. And then I saw, okay, shit, so she's active on Tinder, you know what I mean? And then boom. Next meeting, I asked her, so when were you going to tell me? But as a joke, you know what I mean? As a joke, because it didn't hit me, you know what I mean? Because I felt like, okay, nah, you know, so I was like, so I just wanted to be salty. So I was like, so when you going to tell me? She's like, tell you what? I was like, wasn't that my words? And she's like, I knew you were going to find out because I know all your friends is on fucking Tinder. I was like,
Yeah.
So, but then there I knew,
What
like,
do y'all niggas
boom.
see on Tinder first and foremost?
So there, yeah.
That shit is for real, for real?
That's
swipe-
another love,
swipe
bro.
and swipe.
But yeah,
I
so
don't Tinder. I'm
then shit
Why
happened.
would I be on Tinder? Don't look at me
Yeah.
like that, Logan. I am not on
Yeah,
Tinder.
yeah.
Are you on Tinder?
That's hectic.
It's hectic,
That's
it's hectic.
stupid
But then I
hectic.
broke it off completely because
Yeah.
we first laughed about it, but then on the Monday, it's almost like she was bipolar, man. Like she'll be like this
Yeah.
today, and then the next day, like.
Yeah, I think
so
there's a lot that's happened there in
So there,
time,
nah, of course. And there we
Yeah.
argued again, and it was fucking done, maybe. I was done
How
with
do
it.
you
I was done with it.
how do you feel about that reaction? I mean, that's a massive reaction
mad.
to have. And I know you're saying your friends and family, and I 100%
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand that. I
Yeah.
mean, but I just think like the lowest blow I could give to Logan is to not only disrespect him in front of his friends and
Yeah.
family, but also go into his career. Like that's
Yeah. Nah,
you in a
bruh.
personal capacity, so you deal with it personally. But
Yeah.
don't come into my professional capacity as well. And
And then try and fuck that up. Now that's
Yes.
exactly what she did. And remember, no, this was in the same time as Kaklecho, bro.
Yeah.
you know,
So, bro, she was hot. Somebody even posted
People were
is
judgy,
youngin
yo.
and
People
is
were
youngster
judgy.
KNO and Kaklecho, right? Because he was also had like youngin said the
Oh, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
incident
yeah,
with this
yeah.
fucking I don't know what the fuck that was.
Whatever,
But
and the thing
the
is,
shit
like
was
you're
serious.
saying, it's
Yeah.
taken out of
Wild,
context
bro. It
because
is.
people don't know the whole
People
story.
don't know the whole story,
And
you
so
know what I
you
mean?
don't know what's actually happening.
And
There's
I didn't want to
more.
speak on it at the time because
Nothing
my
you
label told me
said.
just shut the fuck
'Cause
up.
nothing
Let
you
us
say would
handle
have-
everything.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I was like,
I mean,
they were
either
gonna
you
drop
coming
me.
in there and saying, no, it's
Yeah.
not like that, and you sound like a
Yeah.
liar, or you say, oh, yeah, the
Oh,
thing
yeah, yeah,
is,
yeah.
nothing you say would have
Yeah.
hit well
Exactly.
with the public at that
What I
point.
did
Just
do is,
sit down
I
with
wrote the
bro.
entire album on it, bro.
Yeah, nice.
In that time.
Yeah, put it
Like,
in art, yeah.
like
Fire.
there, but like
Fire.
I just felt like I don't know. I wanted to release it at the time, and now I feel like okay, Kino's using this as a marketing tool or that.
Yeah,
Because this is
yeah,
my
yeah.
life, maybe my daughter's involved with it, you know. So I wouldn't.
that's
It's your
involved.
experience
but
and
there's a
that's
lot
your art,
involved,
where your art
exactly.
comes from,
But
yeah.
you're right, like coming for my career, maybe, bro. You know what I mean? Contacting my manager, my fucking
Yeah.
boss,
That's your
you know,
livelihood,
and
that's your-
like, bruh, she went crazy, maybe, like she wanted to burn me. Like big time, bro. And then she made accusations of me not paying like child support and all that cack,
Yeah.
and everything went straight to
And
baby.
you know what? I
like,
always think, especially
it's
because you
mad.
brought up the Kachlejo guy. What?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah, you
Kachlejo.
brought,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
brought
yeah.
him up. So when I'm thinking about that, I always think that woman. I hope that they thought about the kid also,
Mm.
because if I did that to the father of the child,
Yeah.
that child's gonna have to live through it at some point,
Exactly.
and that's gonna hurt to see
gonna
your
be, yeah.
mom say that about your
You
dad.
know?
And I know, like you know, you hurting at the time and
Yeah,
all of that.
of
But just
course.
for the second, like people, what somebody's gonna tell that
Yeah.
kid one day. I mean, we all heard it with Kim Kardashian. Everybody was like, "Oh, your mom's a this." That
Mm. Yeah,
kid was
exactly.
getting it hard, you know.
She
Your
was, yeah.
actions in that point, like it's
Exactly.
gonna, as they get older, their
that's
friends are gonna
gonna
say, "Yo, I saw
that's
this,"
what- yeah,
and you
yo,
don't want to give
yo,
them. You
can
don't want to
imagine what
destroy
those kids,
you
bruh?
know?
Yes, and
And
that's
kids
the
are
thing.
nasty, bro.
And that goes down to the question we have for me earlier on, like
Yeah.
you know, like having a daughter now. Does it, you know what I mean? Like make me think twice about having certain
Yeah.
things in my visuals or whatever. You
Your
know.
professional life,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But
But
like
condoning that.
you know what I'm saying. But yeah, point fact, maybe bro, I didn't fucking cheat, and therefore I can live comfortably
Yeah.
knowing
Yeah.
that I didn't. You know what I mean?
And that
So
was a
nobody
heavy
can
test.
guilt
That
trip me.
narrative
You
is
can't
not
guilt
gonna
trip me
sway
because
you,
I didn't
yeah.
fucking do it. You
Yeah,
know what
you
I mean?
know
So,
it's
bruh,
true, yeah.
that's just dead to me, maybe bro.
So it's like
Damn.
even
Yeah.
like during that time where you had success, bro, you also had to see a heavy life lesson as well.
Yeah.
And try and learn from what's happening.
Yeah.
Because you needed to
Yeah.
learn how to be more refined.
Exactly.
with what you want to say.
Exactly.
And how you want to
And how you wanna handle the situation, yeah.
So you actually had to mature
I had to
in that state.
big time, bro, and it was
Immediately.
tough for me, bro. Like
And be
mentally.
the sane one in that,
Yeah.
in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
That's
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
wild.
That's
Aware.
crazy. But these, you know, like I always feel like such an insensitive, but these are the types of things that shape you and make you stronger.
But
as
these
well.
are the type of things that
Yeah.
happen in the music industry as well. This is
Yeah.
what my boss told me that same day when we had
This
the call.
happened to Johnny
Tory
Depp
Lanez,
as well.
Chris Brown. You know what I mean? Like,
And
bro,
people are hungry to hear like something, you know, like, oh, what's
yeah,
happening? They want to
yeah,
hear
they
shit
wanna-
like that.
People love this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's mad.
Yeah,
but
they wanna. make
Yeah.
everyone watch this episode.
Yeah.
Aware.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
That's hectic.
Fuck. Thank you for having me, guys. This
Yeah.
is such a dope
But
fucking
it's
vibe.
good to see you taking it in such a, like, on the chin, like you
Nah, of
know your
course.
truth and you're living
Exactly,
like that.
and I stand on
that's-
it, man,
yeah,
bro. You
yeah.
know what
and
I
you're
mean?
very
Like-
comfortable to
And
talk
that's
about
right.
it
And
also.
exactly,
I'm
bro.
glad,
Like, you know what I mean?
The fact that
No,
you
yeah.
can speak about it.
Yeah.
You know, it shows, like, if somebody's guilty or
Yeah.
feeling shame, you
They want to
wouldn't want
dodge.
to.
They
but
want to dodge
yeah,
the fucking
no,
bullet.
that's,
Bruh.
that's
Like,
cool, that's
dude,
cool.
I just. You know what I mean? And when my daughter does see this
Damn.
one day, you know, it's gonna be a favorite fucking podcast.
You know?
And she's having the
Look at
first
him,
beer with me.
yeah.
Straight back.
That's the
Damn
vibe. So
straight. She's
that's
having
why
a-
we
Okay,
kept this until the
okay.
end, Amber, because it's like, yeah, how do you come back from this? So
Damn.
for y'all that still have questions out there, like the truth is out.
Yeah.
A lot of you wanted to know the truth, and a lot of you wanted to say, "What's up with KNO? What is happening?"
Why is he so
Yeah.
quiet?
This is what's happening,
Yeah,
guys.
contextualize
So,
a bit of your
straight.
side as
Please.
well. Yeah.
So, actually, in closing, and what we've concluded is, like, if you do music, the business side of it is very important.
Very important.
That
If you,
professional side.
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
the professional
The
side of the
professional
music
side,
is
yeah.
very important, and just dropping music is not the
It's
answer.
not the answer.
Yeah,
It's not the
you
answer.
need to make it
Strategy.
believable and
Strategy.
strategize.
Exactly.
Secondly, if you have a relationship, it is very, very tricky as a artist in an industry where fame is your bag.
Exactly.
So the more people know you, the more people want stuff from you,
Phew,
and the more
facts.
people just want to give you stuff.
Facts.
And it is hard. I understand it's hard for females. Like from what I understand,
Yes.
Careful, Biggie.
Yes.
like it's hard. No.
Careful.
It's very hard for let me say some
Certain females. Yeah.
to trust their person, irrespective of them knowing the type of relationship
Yeah,
that they have.
yeah.
They know someone else's intention might not be like you might
Yeah.
not
I'm
have
gonna
this
want-
thing.
yeah,
But,
but-
how the person comes to
Exactly.
you, they
Yeah.
come in with the intention.
But
Yeah.
you must look for that person that you can trust.
Yeah, nah, of course, of
definitely,
course.
Look for
definitely,
that.
you can find
You know,
it.
you don't
But
want to be like
Yeah.
changing
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
you
nah.
like,
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
we
yeah.
un-
You
we
must look
understand
at it and be
that.
like, can I
Can
trust
you?
you?
Can you?
trust
You know what I
me?
mean? Like, can you?
facts.
Yeah.
Like
Quality
people will find it
support network
For
also
sure.
Yeah,
builds a
because
lot. Yeah.
you can go far.
Yeah,
when
with
that
the
is
right
there.
support there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also be aware of the situation.
Of
It
course.
gets real.
Of course.
Yeah.
It gets
Irrespective.
real.
And even if you guys are that people and the understanding, sometimes life tests you. This man was tested.
I was, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even though he still did what he believed in,
Yeah.
the circumstances around him
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
otherwise. So,
Yeah.
again, that type of reassurance
Yeah.
is very,
Yeah,
very
but I
important.
just watch your steps, man. You know what I mean? To
Yes,
all
sir.
artists out there, watch your steps. Don't think irrationally, you know, like when you go out to these events in CAC, just keep a cool head, man, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's important, you know?
And thirdly, don't do drugs, guys.
Nah, don't.
No cocaine. Don't
Yeah.
go to the after party of the after party.
Don't go to the after party of bigs, yeah.
Nah, my after
Females
party-
only, nigga.
My parties is cool.
Yeah, this
it's a safe
wasn't a
place.
drug promo.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah, it's straight.
no big,
like
don't fuck
you
with
guys
that.
can come party with me. It's vibes. At my party, you'll see famous people. You'll see
Aye.
people like KNO. You'll see people like Catching Every. You might see Ulro. Youngster actually must come party with us, man.
Yeah,
So,
but
because I don't
Shady
rap,
and
I'm not famous, not even worth a mention.
you the-
Yeah.
You
the-
hurt
the-
me.
you
You
the
cut
plug,
me
bruh.
deep. You cut me deep.
Honey Bay is there, and you know if Honey Bay is there, then your party is
The
lit.
organizer, bruh. Straight facts,
If
man.
she's not there, your party's not lit.
Alright.
You need a
tell,
bag.
tell them where they can find everything. Where we're
Yes,
going to be
sir.
Yeah.
on here.
Cool, man. Original KNO on any platform. Just like that. Original
Don Dada.
KNO. Done. Done.
The original Don Dada.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
KNO.
Anything you
man.
want them to look out for or anything like that.
You know, with me,
nothing
it's always a
decent.
surprise. But
Lemon pepper is
after
out.
lemon pepper was a setting stone, man. You know, so expect more fucking fire.
Yeah.
Expect some Sugarman, Catching Envy as well, and our fallen brother Jesse Reigns as well. So
Yeah,
RIP
R.I.P. Jesse Reigns.
to the big bro, man.
Realist
Yeah,
niggas are love,
nah,
bro.
straight, bro. So love, man. Bless.
So,
Thank you for having me.
surprises is coming from KNO. It's not an
All the
album's
time.
name. It's not an EP's name. You just say, I'm just going to surprise y'all. So please look out for surprises. It's dropping on June 15th.
But what is it? Oh, next year.
Okay, so
Oh, shit.
new music coming. Lemon Pepper is out.
Yeah, that's just the freestyle. Check out Lemon Pepper.
Yes, sir.
YouTube.
Check out this man's catalog. Check out this man's music videos. Like, I haven't seen this man drop a pop music video.
Thank you.
And there are a lot of people in Cape Town who have pretty dope videos. I like the standard where it's going. And I have to say, like, you were one of those people that forced people to have that
Up the
standard.
game. Yeah, for sure.
Because you always put bags on your
Yeah,
videos. Nah?
of course, brother.
I haven't seen a cuck video from you.
Yeah, for
If
sure,
I
bro.
do one day, I'm going to throw away that TV.
Yeah. Nah, just come. Yeah, hit me up. Like, I mean, there's Ross Cupido, Dylan Young, Nicky Mitchell, you know what I mean? Them boys are fucking crazy cinematographers and editors as well. So, away, man.
That's what's up.
Let's spread it out there.
Find those people. Find KNO, the original KNO, on everything.
On everything,
Original
everywhere.
KNO.
Just not OnlyFans.
Maybe.
Yet.
Nah. Don't cause you ass shit. No
My
way,
man
bro.
might drop the Louis V video on OnlyFans, bro.
That could go.
Get the bag, bro.
Could go. Could go.
5 rand to see the video.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah,
so now
stay
we can
tuned.
get to our part 2. We're going to go for our little game.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Ooh, so
Aye.
that have you ever? What was it? Have I ever? What was it? Is it one of those? Never have I ever? There we go. When we played this shit the other night.
Nah, never have I ever is not the one.